Hey, this is my week 22 update. It's hard to believe that it's been 7 weeks since my second surgery. Time has really flown. Well, hopefully this update will be a little bit more positive than my week 18 update. After my surgery, I disappeared for several weeks, but now I'm getting back to life and I'm interacting with people again. It seems that the world is divided up into two kinds of people. It's been warm outside and I've been wearing shorts and when people get a look at my leg, there's usually two different kinds of responses. The first is, that is beautiful, or that looks great. This would be the twisted people that want me to post all my pictures on these update videos. Or it's the medical people that are just obsessed with biological things. It's a little weird. Then there's everybody else. The people that are like me, they look at my leg and they say, wow, that looks horrific. It's like you have a Frankenstein leg. This would be the people that ask me why I'm posting all those gross, disgusting pictures on my updates. So anyway, that was interesting. So after the surgery, a few weeks went by and my pain subsided enough to start physical therapy. So I've been in physical therapy for about a month now, and it's gone fantastic. It's been great. There's just a point where I needed to pull my head out of the darkness and move on with life, and physical therapy helped me do that. And I've made some pretty good progress. I've been working with my physical therapist 2 times a week and working hard in the gym approximately 3 times a week. I've been doing a lot of stretching and working on my range of motion, walking and doing strength recovery. There's been 3 areas of focus for my workouts. First of all, just working towards a full range of motion. I have a goal of starting to run by July 31st. And then I want to run in a 5K in November. So those are the 3 things that I've been focusing on that kind of motivates me. Going back to those initial weeks after my surgery, I had lost my vision. I couldn't help but to live in the moment. I was consumed with my struggles and trying to figure out how to just endure and get by. I'm learning that in hard times, it's okay to focus on the suffering at hand, and it's sometimes unavoidable. Weakness and recovery has a place in our lives, but only for a time. We can stay stuck in that state indefinitely, but it should only be for a season to get to a brighter season. When the smoke clears, we absolutely need to get back on the horse. There is far too much at stake to continue in a state of idle helplessness. My theme for this week is personal agency. We need personal agency to recover from the difficult seasons in life. We need others to help, but it needs to come from within. Here's the 3 stages of recovery that I'm following. Number 1, a vision of something better, something more complete or significant, or maybe it's recovering wholeness. There needs to be a sense of discontent with your current trajectory. Number 2, define the path. This is the path that gets us there. We need measurable benchmarks and clear outcomes in place. Number 3, commitment and determination. It is the commitment that drives us towards our determined outcomes. Without determination, commitment would be directionless. It requires full commitment and determination to move us to a better season. Accomplishing these steps requires personal agency. Personal agency is self-determination, self-efficacy, and personal empowerment. It's when you happen to life rather than allowing life to happen to you. When life gets tough, it's easy to coast or take the path of least resistance. We can allow our hardships to keep us down or convince us that the fight is not worth the effort. That would be an example of low personal agency. Those with high personal agency know we always have a choice to fight for something greater, even when the odds seem to be stacked against us. It's always our choice to make. The great Canadian philosopher Geddy Lee says, "And if you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice." There's a story in Deuteronomy chapter 30 where God called out his people when they were in a state of low personal agency. God laid out their option between a life of blessing and abundance or a life of death and continued hardship. He was challenging them to take responsibility for their choice. This is very much like the choice of high agency or low agency. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19. "This day I called the heavens and the earth as a witness against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose life, so that you and your children may live. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate your prayers and support. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear about your biggest challenges that you've overcome. See you next time.